Alright, so this is the game Unfair Flips, which, as you can see, is a very quiet game. So one thing I immediately did... Whoa. One thing I did was I got Pretzel, so that we could hear a little bit of different music, instead of just, repeated, like coin flipping and stuff like that. So, I think I'm gonna... I mean, the Happy EDM playlist has 11 hours of tracks, and Happy EDM sounds like a good mood to have. Let me know if that's too low, too loud, what have you. I'll try my best to adjust things, so that it is good for you folks and good for me as well. I also didn't want to just listen to things. This is more for my benefit than it probably is for yours, because you also get to listen to my voice while this is going on. And then another thing I'm gotta do is I gotta bring up the live split. All right. Oh. So we're gonna close the splits, but we are going to open the layout of stream so that it still looks like that. And then we're going to edit the splits. The game name is Unfair Flips. And what's the run category? I think it's just beat the game. Is that what it's the run category is called? Let me... Any percent. Alright. So the run category is any percent. Cool. Start timer. We don't need the time. And the last split, the only split we need is just called end. That's all we need to do. Alright. So this is an interesting game to speedrun. And by interesting, I mean... I feel like it's a mass psychosis going on. With at least 14 other people involved. The fastest time is 7 minutes, but the slowest time is almost 40 minutes. So... And I'll get into what this game is in just a second there. Alright. We're going to go ahead and start the first run of the day in 3, 2, 1. Nope. That didn't start things off. What happened there? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, hey, heads on the first one. Good sign. Ooh, 2 heads. Alright, welcome to Unfair Flips. A game about probability. Okay, we're gonna update. Art by Gwendolyn Merchant and special effects by Surashu. Alright. That flip duration is pretty handy. Ooh, I got 2 heads in a row. To win the game, get 10 heads in a row. This could happen immediately. It could. There is a chance. Or it can never happen. So, I don't have my mouse cursor being captured right now. I probably should. Maybe I'll change that setting for the next run. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold off on getting any of the other upgrades until I get the upgrade base coin one. Because I calculated that as saving you about 20 flips. Not accounting for, like, the chance of combos and that kind of stuff. Oh, look at that. Alright. So now we're earning a nickel on every heads chance. Oh, wow. Alright. On every heads, yeah, we get a nickel. Do I upgrade the coin base again? Great start. Yeah. We had a good combo there. I'm also pressing space to flip the coins and using my mouse to grab the upgrade. So this is one of the few games I'm actually playing with the mouse and keyboard. This is my 100th flip. Okay. Okay, come on, I could use another heads. What is with this tail string? There it goes. Jeez. Alright. Come on, there's like a 1 in 3 chance that I get heads. Apparently I used all my luck at the start. Just need 3 more heads. Or a combo of 2. Alright, that works for me. There are multiple endings to this game. When you reach 9 heads in a row, the game will select an ending randomly. Of those endings, you have a 10% chance of the coin actually landing on heads. I got that ending already. I posted about this in the Discord. All right. Want to upgrade the worth here. Two more heads, come on. One more head. All right. 10 more heads. Now I'm going to do the multiplier. You know, this is like a fictional game, but I do find it interesting that they stuck to the normal denominations of coins. You know, penny, nickel, quarter, and that kind of stuff. See, I'm not getting combos a whole lot, so it doesn't feel worth it to, like, prioritize combo early on. I mean, there I got, wow! Alright. One more heads. Come on. And then we can start doing this faster. Okay. Now we're gonna be here for a minute, so... Swapping hands. Oh! Alright. Alright. Come on, give me some combos now. Okay. Yeah. That was a combo for sure. Okay, 2 combos. Okay, tails, 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 tails. Heads. Okay, fine. Come on, give me a combo 9. That would be really nice. Alright. Cool thing about this game is that it's pretty easy to play one-handed, so I can grab a drink of water at the same time as I play it. Of course, then I got a good thing of 3 going. Alright. Need $1.25 more. Oh? Okay, come on. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're getting somewhere. Almost at the 10-minute mark. The world record is like 8 minutes or something like that. 7 minutes. Okay, that's good. Nope. Getting a combo of 2 is pretty nice right now because that gets me 10% of to the next goal. So even just that is nice at this point. Should I add splits to this for like every when I buy the nickel, the quarter, the dollar? I think that is... It's also funny to me to think of putting splits in this game. A couple more combos. I tried getting splits, but it was hard to keep track of. Yeah. I mean, if I'm just pressing space here. If I would have gotten another heads, that would have been my time for the next upgrade. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Okay. That already got us most of the way to the next upgrade. We're getting to the, you know, even odds point. But I still need a few... Come on. Yeah, baby. My first goal is going to be a sub 20-minute time. One more heads. Yeah, there we go. All right. Nice. Okay. A few more of those would be nice. This is your 500th flip. Hey, Laika! Welcome. Humans have a strange relationship to probability. Even when presented with completely truthful odds, as you can see in the top left of the screen, people still want to believe there's some sort of trick, some way of cheating the odds flat as they are. There's no way to beat the odds. There is only time. Yes, it's a flippin' raid. Welcome to the stream. I will give you a shout out at the end of this run. Alright. Thank you for the good luck, Laika. And thank you for gifting me this game. Ooh. Ooh. Nice chunk of change there. Got to $20. Yeah, now that getting one or two in a row doesn't really feel all that worth it. Yeah? Ah, one more heads and I probably could have bought the next upgrade. Okay. Come on. Give me some triples here, game. I think I'm gonna buy the base coin upgrade. Because I think that makes it worth, like, 3 times as much. There we go. That was nice. Okay, now get the combo next. Oh man, we're speeding along now. I had to say something. Okay, come on. Okay. We're coming up on the 20-minute mark. Another one of those. Come on. Nope. Alright, we've gotten max speed. Flip duration is less than a second. Now here's the tedious part. The next upgrade is only at $1,000. So I need to hit a lot of heads in a row to even make it there. Ah, that was close. Uh-huh. Okay. The thing with this first run is that no other run I do today is going to be slower than this one. Because this is one of those games where you reset if you hit your best time and you haven't passed it, you know? Alright, so we hit 20 minutes there. I really wish I was recording my first run. I'll tell you guys about it after this one. Okay, we now have a normal coin. 50% chance heads or tails. These are now fair flips. And then if we get the next upgrade, these is slightly favorable flips. 5. Nah. Okay. Okay. Four. 5. Oh man. Okay. I have over $1,000 saved up here. The thing with restarting a run, this is your 1,000th flip. Yeah. It's all about playing the odds. It's possible, though unlikely, that this game will never end. There's no safeguards in place to prevent such a thing. 20% is unfailing, though you can never reach 100%. That would defeat the purpose. What there needs to be is a low percent category for this game. Beat the game without any upgrades. Ah. Just moving my mic a bit. Let's get some water in me. Ah. It'll tease me with that 4 and then won't give me the 5. Mm-hmm. Yep. You know what? At this point, I'm just aiming to not be last on the leaderboard. Also, I've only gotten 2 of the 5 endings so far, so... What the hell? The song has lyrics? No. Oh, okay. Sorry. Had to change tracks there. That lost me a bit of time. Else. Six? Nah. Is 6 our record so far? I think it is. Ah, 6 again. Ah, 6 again! This, I think, is the longest time I've played. Because, yeah, I think this is the worst one so far. Hmm. Nope. Well, the good news is I'm not getting long strings of tails. Bad news is I'm getting tails to begin with. 5, 6. Yeah, I knew there was a possibility that I might just have a dog shit run at this. The thing is, I was kind of hoping that my first run would place a decent time. Not over half an hour, so that I could cut off other runs if they got to that point. Yeah. But I've got 4 hours of this, so there's something zen about it. Five. One. One. Okay. I'm gonna choose to randomly count some of these heads and see if it gets all the way. 1, 2. Nah. That would have been so cool if it was that one that I randomly chose. 5. As soon as I start counting. Okay. I'm not counting from now on. And I'm just barely over halfway to the next upgrade. This is terrible. Tails, 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 tails. What is with this string of tails? If that string was heads, I would have won. And it's just as likely. Yep, not even new heads record. This is going slowly. Nope. You're not even at $6,000 here. I should cut this off at the half-hour point. Come on, game! You gave me 10 tails earlier. One, 2, 3, 4. God, the highest I've gotten is only times 6. Four, 5. Give me times 7 here, game. Game? Enough with this foolishness. Give me my 10 heads. Potion seller. Well, that was another 6. Which at least helps our financial situation get closer. I mean, I guess I can't complain about this being unfair, because by the definition, it's 50-50. I have a fair chance. Yep, only 6 again. A couple more than that, at least I could increase the odds. Hey, Miss Truffles, thank you for the good luck. Right now I need that luck. As you can see, this first run is not going well. I hope I get a better run, because I don't want to have to put any of the verifiers through this. Any of the mods for this game. I have to watch this absolute garbage run. This still has lyrics. I said instrumental. What's going on at Pretzel? If I was more dedicated to this run, I wouldn't take the time out to say. Okay, well, at least that got me to the 9,000 threshold. Okay, we are past the point where this is the worst run on the leaderboard. I would like to cut this time in half. Ah! Okay. So 7 is now our new record. We now have slightly favorable flips. Six, 7. Okay. Yep. Oh boy. I wonder if I could... At this point, I'm kind of just waiting for it to be an hour of me flipping a coin. And I'm kind of at the point where I want it to be impressive how slow this run is. Nope. Five, 6, 7. Ah! Okay, let's count randomly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Five, 6, 7. Oh, I'm 1/10 of the way to the next heads chance. Six. Ah. No! 7 is still the maximum. You get like $3,000 from 7 heads or something like that. And that was $43. 150, 500. We got an ad starting soon. Yeah, okay, so 7 flips gives me $1,800. Which essentially, like, I will need to get 7 flips, like, 5 times for me to just be able to afford the next percent chance. Eight? 9? Oh! We got e-bugged. Egg bugged. Congrats on the PB. 2,340 flips. That is the longest. That is the longest string I have gotten yet. Oh, jeez. So the first time, like I said, first off, let me give that shout out to Leica. Thank you for the GG, Miss Truffle and Leica. Whew. Alright. Shout out. Your longest run was over an hour and 4 minutes. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and reset that. Oh my gosh. So I took a screenshot of when I got the best time here. So, in UF General. Where is my first post? Thank you for the shout. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the game. Thank you for the raid. So, yeah. Because I needed one ending to get all achievements, and I'm glad I got it after an hour. Alright. So, here's the thing. I'm not doing another 47-minute run. Because if we hit 47 minutes, I'm resetting. So on my first ending, it took me 619 flips. That's it. 619. That's all I did. And so that kind of gave me an unfair expectation of where that would be. And then my second one... Hello, Kay. Welcome to the stream. I am gonna drink some water. I kind of want the ads. I kind of want the ads and all that kind of stuff to run through. So yeah. Before I start the next run. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some water. So BRB, you know, enjoy the music. Okay, I am back, sitting in my spot. We still have a bit of time before the ad goes off and that kind of stuff. Does a new run start immediately if I hit flip again? No, I guess I need to exit or... Yeah. So yeah, the thing with this game is to reset. You have to just press exit 4 times in a row. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Rapidly press escape 3 more times to reset. Yeah. So it used to be that you need to delete your file and that kind of stuff in order to make it reset. And we have a ad break going on right now, so if you're not subscribed, you're probably watching ads. Once we come back from the ads, I will start streaming once again. So, or not start streaming, start running once again. Jeez. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not gonna make any splits or anything like that just yet. That was the first bit of stream bid. Kind of bad. I spent almost 48 minutes flipping a coin. So, and not really getting much with it. So, that would land me as the very last time on the leaderboard. So, I'm hoping to get a bit better here. But we are back from the break, so it is time to start off the next run. So, let's go ahead and, yeah. Let's go ahead and, start the timer and start with the first flip. 3, 2, 1. Tails. Okay. Okay, 2 heads. That means I can do this. So yeah, okay, this is the game I was telling you about. And now at this point, I'm just gonna wait until I get 25 cents to upgrade the coin worth. Win the game, get 10 heads in a row. This could happen immediately, or it could never happen. As long as it happens before 47 minutes, I'll be happy. Yeah. This is the entire game. It's infuriating when you just see a screen of heads, or a screen of tails, and you're just like, come on, why isn't it giving me any heads? It shouldn't be that disparate. Oh. I mean, 3 heads in a row early on, that's... What is with Pretzel and giving me lyrics with music? I specifically put on that I wanted instrumental. There we go. And I got a combo right afterwards, so that was good timing. 1 more heads, and I can buy the combo multiplier. Alright. Then because this is a speed run, I want to lower the flip time. It's not as important in a if you're just doing, like, minimum flips or something like that, but... Alright. I forgot to put on the cursor tracker. Alright, I've done 100 flips. I really don't like that this song has lyrics on it. Double heads, that was kind of nice. A nice combo would be good. Yeah, right there. Okay. Next up, I'm going to increase the worth of the coin. Multiple endings to this game. When you reach 9 heads in a row, the game will randomly select an ending. I've gotten 3 out of 5. I did get the one where I have to land the coin where I got heads, so... Alright. Alright, a couple of combos would be good right now. Alright. There we go. Now we're flipping a dime. Oh? One more heads and I can buy the combo multiplier. Come on. Alright. Tails, tails, tails. That's a lot of fucking tails in a row! Alright, next up, we're buying the base coin upgrade. This will increase it by 2.5 times the speed. Oh, whoa, what happened there? The spacebar wasn't reading. I feel like the spacebar, like, I talked a few weeks ago about how I got a new keyboard. I gotta move the mic further away from my face. I'm peeking in the red a bit. I talked a few weeks ago about how I got a new keyboard. And I feel like this one, the left side of the spacebar is less likely to react then the right side. So I should press right on the right side of the keyboard a bit more. I'm almost at the coin upgrade. Nope. There it is. Alright. Oh yeah, that really speeds things up. Alright, I want to increase the odds next. I need heads to be able to afford to increase the odds, though. It's fine, I can grab my phone and check messages while I'm playing this. The Coinbase volume increase the likelihood? What do you mean, increase volume? You mean the worth? Well, the worth doesn't increase the likelihood. It just increases the amount of money you get. So now I'm getting a quarter instead of a dime every time it hits heads. Nope. So there's these 4 upgrades on the side here. So the first one, heads chance. That is your odds of getting ahead. The flip timer just speeds things up. Useful in a speed run. But if you're doing like minimum flips challenge, I guess it's probably not that useful. Then we have the heads combo multiplier. That increases it that every time you get a head in a row, like if you get 2 in a row, it increases the multiplier, how much money you'll get from that. And then upgrade base coin worth is how much you get with your first heads and how much it will multiply by each time. It's like the exponent. But here we're just getting tails for some reason. I'd like to get under 20 minutes before the end of the stream. Yeah, no worries. It's the first time I'm playing this, so if anyone has any questions about it, I'm happy to answer. Alright. So next time, we're gonna just speed things up. It's nice to, at this point, even just getting a double or a triple is enough to be like, yeah, that's good. Alright. So far, I think our record is 4 heads in a row. Alright, I think the next thing I'm gonna upgrade is the worth. Or should I do heads chance? Nah, because the worth increases the value by 3. And right now I'm kind of at the point where I need 3 in a row to get anywhere. Anyways. This is your 500th flip. Oh, great. Huh? Look at all those tails in a row. Okay. It kind of made up for it there. Oh, no, now it's doing the same thing again. Uh-huh. Okay, 4 is still a record, I think. Nope. Tails, 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 tails. All the updates to this game start, and I think end with tails, 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 tails as the message. Yeah, see, here's the thing. I need 2 flips in a row right now to get me 1% of the way to the next upgrade. So I'm definitely upgrading the base coin, because that way I don't need 2 flips in a row to get me 1%. I just need 1 flip. 2 flips would get me like 5% of the way. Come on. Huh? Oh. Huh? Huh? Oh. Okay. Huh? Huh? Ah! Oh! Alright, there we go. That was a good string. And now we increase the heads chance. Oh. Tails, tails, okay. Ooh. See, I like it because now getting 3 heads in a row gets me like 10% of the way there to the next upgrade. Yeah, this is... Coin worth is maxed out, however, so... Tails. Tails. Okay. Tails. 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 Okay. Man, this game. Wow, I'm getting a lot of tails lately. Okay. Yeah, I really need to increase the odds of getting ahead here. We're not gonna get ahead with these low odds. Okay. 2 more heads. Or 1 head. Yeah. Ah! Okay. Oh? That's not bad. 4 in a row is still very useful to us. Okay, there we go. Okay, everything's maxed out now. Until I get to $1,000. So this is the boring part of the run. Yeah. 5 in a row. I mean, a few more 5s in a row wouldn't be too bad. Oh! I feel like I'm getting better luck than last time. Slightly. I don't know. I feel like getting to this, like, $500 point was a lot slower last time. Ah! I was hoping I'd get another one and then could afford the plus 5% chance. Wee, wee. I need $200 more here. Okay, that was 1,000 flips. So, you know, I've gone over... Okay, look at all those tails in a row. It's impossible, though unlikely, that the game will never end. There are no safeguards in place. 20% is unfailingly 20%. Blah, 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 blah. At this point, I'm flipping a coin every second, so I don't really have much time to process what they're saying there. See, this is the kind of, like, vocalisms that I'm okay with in EDM. Kinds that aren't, like, actual music or actual words. You know, the you know, ones that kind of use vocal sounds more as a, another instrument rather than a conduit for lyrics. All right. Uh-huh. Come on, just... There we go. Great. Now give me 10 heads in a row. Now 5. There's my water. Okay. Yeah. Come on, this is a speedrun. I've reached over $1,000. And a 6-time multiplier. Uh-huh. We have reached the half-hour point for this run. Technically, I can play this game with my eyes closed. Five, 6, 7. Ah! Yep. Mm-hmm. Nope. Oh, okay. Ugh. Seven, 8. Yo! New PB! What? What? No, what? What? Oh! What? No, that... I didn't... Yeah, you got tails. No! I'm just restarting. I'm just restarting. I'm not, So, I thought when it did the thing, like it brought you a thing. Okay. What? I thought when you were... So... There's a 20% chance of one ending, another 20% chance of another ending, so that's 40%. Then 30% chance where we're at 70. Well, fuck me, I guess. We're restarting. Well, I'm getting all the tails out of the way right now. I'll upgrade the multiplier first. Alright, this is the entire game. There are moments where this game gets exciting. Are you winning? Not really. Not a 47-minute PB. What does that tell you about this game? In a game in which the PB currently sits at, like, 7 minutes. Three more heads, come on. That's pretty good. There we are. Ooh! 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 That's pretty good! I got to dime before my 100th flip. Yeah. I should have probably done that, but I don't have a button to undo the flip. I need to program a button. Alright. Yeah. Sorry, button to undo the split. Is what I meant to say. 4. Oh. Alright, I've now got a quarter. And this is a lot of tails in a row. Yeah. A lot of tails right now. Finally. Yeah, fair. The existence of a penny to me is funny as a Canadian who got and we got rid of that like years ago. I understand why it exists. Shouldn't anymore. Not today. A 2-cent coin? A 20? What? That's that was a pretty good run. Oh. Alright. Yeah. Increase that multiplier! Alright. Now we're gonna keep flipping until we have 100 coins. Or $100. So we can increase the base. I'm not gonna get to $100 like this. And once again, that's 10 tails in a row. On the opposite of that. Alright, $10. Oh boy. And once again, yeah, look at that. A screen full of tails. What the hell? Okay. It couldn't reward me with a screen full of heads? Come on. Tails, 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 tails. Kind of a nice run. Clock. Man, I am going through a drought here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. What's our current streak for highest streak for this? Like 3? Probably 4 actually. No, there's 4. 5. Okay. That got us most of the way to the next upgrade. Finally. We're at 90. Ah. Another set like that. 500 flips. Tails, 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 tails. Finally. Come on, one more hits. Okay. Oh. That's pretty nice. Mm-hmm. No? Oh? A couple more, though, and I can increase the odds. There we go. I can increase the multiplier. To its maximum soon. Especially if I keep getting combos like that. I'm also thinking that the midstream break is going to be late. Unless I get sub 20. After this, I'll program a undo split button in my live split. Alright. We're now maxed out on everything except for heads chance, of course, and flip time. Oh? Oh? Oh. Okay, tails, a lot here. Oh? Okay. Again, tails a lot here. Oh! And I got really close to getting $1,000 there. Well, now we're going speedy at least. All right. Huh. Come on. Give me some combos here. Not bad. More of those. Or you can give me less, but make it bigger. Okay, we're now at even odds here. This is the slowest part of the speed run. Unless we win right away. Nope. 5 in a row's not bad, but... Ah! Okay. Not even a third of the way to the next upgrade. It's one of those, like, trap behind the 8 balls thing. Where we need to upgrade in order to have a better chance at making money. But in order to afford the upgrade, we need to make the money. Although now we're over a third of the way there. Or how often I got runs of just tails. I think I'm gonna be spending the midstream break kinda shutting my eyes. Ah. And also programming the undo split button. And I'm planning that all my like button controls are just F commands. F5 is to reset the splits. F8 is to do a split. So like if I can just, I'll probably make undo just F7. Makes sense to me. Ugh. So we didn't hit sub 20. Ugh. One 1,000 flips. You know, getting in under the 1,000 flip mark would be nice. That starts soon. And this is when they're like, yeah. This is when they're like, you could be playing this game forever. Tails, 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 tails. There we go. Tails, tails. Okay, we're 2/3 of the way to our next upgrade. Of making a slightly favorable flips. Would be great as if I got 9 flips in a row. That was 4. Ah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1. No. 1. No. 1. No. 1. No. That's 5 tails, 6 tails, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god. It's just as likely that that happens with heads than tails. But of course, I'm not having it happen with the heads. Three, 4, 5. Even just part of that is helpful to buy the upgrade, you know? I gotta stretch my leg here. That feels good. Oh? Yeah, that was pretty nice. That advanced me at least. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah! Well, I got a lot of money here. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like in the past, when I got to this point, when I had 45% chance of getting heads, I would sometimes get like 6 tails in a row. Look at that! I got 6 tails in a row anyways. And I'm on the other side of it. That was 5. Yep. Ah. And not even at 10% of the way to the next upgrade. I have 55 before the half-hour mark, so... 5, 6. No. Yeah, 4. Tails, tails, tails. Not even at $10,000 yet. You know, normally once I get to 55% chance, I like get it. I think a lot of people do. I'm being unlucky right now. Six. Yeah. Alright, I'm over $10,000 here. Yeah. Okay, come on. I'm still faster than the slowest time on the leaderboard right now, so that's positive. Eight. Okay. Yep. Ugh. Okay. You know, we're getting some real 50-50s there. Heads, tails, heads, tails. Which is weird because my odds of getting heads is slightly higher. Oh, 6. Or how fast I got to a 55% chance, like. Alright, this kid's still PB. I mean, any minute now it could PB. And if I ever do like a marathon stream, I cannot include this game as part of it because I will fall asleep on stream. And I guess I didn't get the best night's sleep last night anyways. Yeah! Just over 5 minutes for this to PB. We got about 5 minutes for this to end. Woo! Alright, that's a PB. By 5 minutes. Ugh. 2,162 flips. There we go. Yeah, yippee! Alright. We're gonna take a break now. We're gonna take a little pause from this game for the next 10-15 minutes. Okay, first we're gonna read a Garfield comic. Then we're gonna take a pause from the stream. Alright, we got the Garfs. Alright, what is the next comic there? Here, Garfield. Beg. Ouch! Groveling's not one of my strong suits. Kinda appreciate that this one's funny. It's the type of things. I mean, first off, John is brave, exposing his bare legs like that to a cat with claws. 'Cause, I mean, even if it wasn't, I'm gonna pause the music here. Even if it wasn't the case that, you know, he's risking stuff with Garfield and he has food in front of him and that kind of stuff. Like, imagine a cat just coming up to you or wanting to, like, climb onto you or something like that. Like, I make sure most of my jeans, most of my pants, they go past the knees when I have cats around. Because, like, if they want to hop up on your lap with those claws and start clawing at you, like, yeah, that's a problem. So, but also, like, dangling food in front of Garfield, we now know that that's dangerous. That's a bad thing. So he's playing it risky. He's playing it risky with that. All right. Thank you for that redemption, Phil. Like I said, we're gonna now take a break for the midstream break, even though the midstream break's almost 25 minutes late now. So yeah, we're going along with that.